Before we discuss our strategy and innovation portfolio, I want to go back to last year and share a bit about what we told you then. You see, last year, we told you that we were the data infrastructure company and that we were integrating intelligence into our data infrastructure. And what we told you about the world that we operated in was that there were three keys to success. That digital and data-driven leaders were expanding their competitive advantage relative to those that weren't. We said that to be a data-driven leader, you needed to have a cohesive data strategy and organization. Operationally, you needed to treat data as a product. And technologically, you needed the foundations of a modern data architecture that was built on an intelligent data infrastructure, which allowed you the flexibility to transform the parts of your architecture that you needed to transform, while having the benefits of integration and evolution in the parts of your architecture that needed continuity. And we told you that NetApp was delivering the intelligent data infrastructure, combining unified data storage for any type of data, anywhere you choose to store it and access it, by any method, block, file, and object, for any workload. Truly unified data storage. We talked about the fact that we were investing in intelligence services, intelligence being built into the infrastructure, and intelligence about the data that resides on that infrastructure. And you will hear enormous amounts at this conference about our progress in that dimension. And we talked about solutions that integrate these two fundamental underpinnings with the world's most important applications and platforms, giving you transformational flexibility and simplicity at scale for all of your data, for all of your infrastructure, and all of the workloads that run on that infrastructure. So before I talk about the year ahead, let's talk about what has changed during the past year, because this has been a momentous year. Over the past year, we have seen enormous progress in the capability to understand and analyze data. Artificial intelligence made progress over many years, stepwise, understanding handwriting recognition, and then speech recognition, and then image and object recognition. But over the past few years, we have seen a breathtaking acceleration in its capabilities. It is almost capable of being able to understand, without human involvement, the domains in which it operates, as well as to independently switch domains. And the pace of improvement is absolutely profound. Today, you are able to build rich, immersive experiences, combining multimodal capabilities, as well as, importantly, be able to understand all of the data that resides in your enterprise. Not just the transactional data, but all of the unstructured data, which is typically 85 to 90% of your enterprise. The conversations across your teams, the conversations with your employees, the design blueprints that are typically locked away in documents of various types, the underwriting and risk policies that are actually implemented in the way you serve your customers. All of that data can now be structured and analyzed using the tools at your disposal. We are now in the era of data and intelligence. So now let's talk about what has not changed since the last year. What has not changed is the importance of data. It's actually become even more important, as we will talk about, how it's managed, protected, governed, and optimized. Because data is the foundation for intelligence. Without data, there's no intelligence. And we are in the third stage of the modern era of data collection and analysis. The first stage was to simply digitize data production so that you could actually take the outputs of business processes and make them computerized records. The second era was to keep a longitudinal history of that data. For a single business process, you could track trends and history across timelines. The third era, matching the capabilities of the tools that are available, is about unifying your data, analyzing a wide scope of data so that you can get differential insight. And to bring, for example, all of the data about your customers into one unified landscape. To bring all of the information about your suppliers and partners into one unified landscape. We talked about the importance of data as a product. It is even more true today. What has also not changed is NetApp's continued innovation at our fastest pace ever to help you build the intelligent data infrastructures that you need to thrive in the era of data and intelligence. This year, we broadened our all-flash storage portfolio with a new A-series lineup, expanded C-series and ASA products. We have significantly expanded the range of capabilities in cloud storage. We have woven intelligence for security and privacy and governance of your data into our infrastructure. And we have made it easy to consume all of this innovation the way you want. You see, at NetApp, data is at the heart of everything we do because we are the intelligent data infrastructure company.